My name is Colby. I help franchisees scale profitable and successful franchises. I help them do that through our Frangelic growth system. We help individuals who are trying to develop and build their local marketing without spending a ton of money on paid ads and also leveraging the opportunities and partnerships that are available to them in their local area. So here are 3 questions that I ask every franchisee to get familiar with. Question number 1, if you're talking to an agency and you're getting ready to meet with them about their report or their dashboard, whatever that looks like, the question you want to ask is, where are my leads coming from and what's actually working? That's all you want to know. If they can't answer that question, if you can't answer that question, then you can't accurately gauge how to build and scale your franchise or your business. If you don't know where your leads are coming from and what's actually working, you're just flying in the dark. You're without any clarity as to where your money's going, how much money it costs to generate business. And the reason what we're looking for in doing this is that if you're going to pay money for ads, you need to be able to understand what is a cost per customer. Okay. A cost per customer is not a cost per somebody for every time someone clicks on your website. It's not a cost for every time somebody fills out a form and completes a lead. A cost per customer is what it takes and what it costs for you to go, I paid for a ad that came through and someone came through, they filled out a lead form and became a customer. Now, that happens out of a certain volume, like a funnel, right? So you start at the top and get maybe 100 people that fill out a lead or come to your website, and then only 25 of those fill out a lead form, but then only 6 of those actually become a customer. So what does it cost to get the 100 people in so that you get 6 customers? Does that make sense? Question number 2, who's managing my marketing and are they doing a good job? A lot of franchisees are hiring agencies, or they rely on the corporate team to handle their digital marketing. If you're not answering that question and being able to understand who is actually running your digital marketing and your overall marketing, you have no idea where to make changes, what's being done each month, what are we testing, how do we measure performance. You need to be able to ask questions to that person, and that person needs to be able to give you those answers. But if you don't know who's running your marketing, then it's going to put you in a rough spot. So who is managing my marketing, and are they doing a good job? The third question is, what is my number 1 growth channel right now, and how can I double down on it? One of my favorite quotes from Alex Hormozi when it comes to building a business and launching a new business is understanding this idea of getting focused. There are so many different channels, from Snapchat to TikTok to YouTube to Facebook to Google. There are just so many different places you can advertise, to print, to networking, to all these different things. And the reality is, if you can get one offer to one individual or avatar under one channel, that is how you're gonna be successful. But the problem oftentimes is that we've got 3 offers to 6 different people across 12 different channels. And while that seems great because you're diversifying, the problem is you're just blasting your marketing all over the place. If you're trying to be everything to everyone, you're going to be nothing to everyone. And so you've got to get clarity. But that's why you want to understand, what is your number 1 growth channel right now? And if the person who's running your marketing can't answer that question, then we need to back up and we need to figure out who's going to take control of that and who's going to own that. In addition, if somebody does have clarity on that and says, hey, look, this is where things are working. It's in Google ads, right? Or it's in Facebook ads, or it's whatever it is. Then we need to figure out, how do we double down on it? How do we pour gasoline on that bad boy and just grow as fast as we can, so that that channel is really giving you the oomph that you need to get your business off the ground and to help you feel like you're taking flight. Find out what your number 1 growth channel is. If these questions made you pause or made you think, hey, I wonder if I know the answer to these questions, then You might be like a lot of our wonderful franchise clients that we get to work with. That's why we created the Frangelic Growth System, to help people, help educate our owners so that they know what questions to ask. They know how to take control and be in control of their marketing, and also how to get the most out of their marketing efforts. If that's something you're looking for, click the link below, come schedule a call. We'd love to visit with you and see if perhaps you might be a good fit for the Frangelic Growth System.